have a test. I need to testify somebody. A lifelong dream is finally coming to reality. Obviously, God is doing exceedingly abundantly, far more than I can ever imagine. It's a story. If you have a big dream, stay for this one. So, 10 years ago, I was in my second year. It's because we are going on national radio. Anyway, let me not get distracted. 10 years ago, I was in my second year tax and had gone through grief. I mean, my grandfather had just passed away. If you know me, you know my grandfather was the love of my life. Like I love that man. Anyway, also gone through a silly breakup from high school, really. And just because of the way I was raised by my grandfather, believing in yourself, building a vision board. One of the things that was on my vision board was to empower young people and to make a significant impact in the quality of the education that they deserve. And so, because I had public speaking from high school, varsity, I go and I approach, because I saw them on social media. Simpiwe Petros, he was doing this, I think, at the time with Tlhokoe Mapanga, Zam, Mary. We got together, we decided we're going to start an NGO. Yes. Well, we're going into the schools in Mamelodi close to where we were studying. During our free time, we went and spoke and empowered these young people. Whatever support they needed that we could give, we did that. And from there, I meet Ferdi, who is my destiny helper. Destiny helpers, pray that the Lord helps you identify them and nurture those relationships. Anyway, I meet Ferdi, who is a dear brother of mine today. Love him to bits. He saw me. He saw my gift and he was like, there's something in you. Ferdi helped me identify my strengths, solidify my passions, my interests, and he took me under his wing, quite literally. Through Ferdi, I meet Mr. Lombard. At Tax, Junior Taki, I get involved. I got involved. Anything that said youth, young people, empowering, speaking, facilitating, I was there raising my hand. And really, long story short, although the vision may tarry, it will surely come to pass. Yes, write the vision down. Anyway, and through these opportunities that Ferdi would put me on, Mr. Lombard would put, Dr. Lombard would put me on, and many others. But just like this passion for young people never left. And 10 years later, last year, I'm sure you all saw, Dr. Lombard got us involved with the Investec CSI work, where we were going into all the STEM centers across the country. And that's where I met my kids. I have over 100 kids that I love so much. I love those kids so much. Anyway, this is for them. Probably more than 100, like all of the kids. We met about over 4,000 kids. And, connected with them. And my part of the work was essentially empowering them with intrapersonal and interpersonal skills. How to relate with yourself, understand yourself, relate with others. Like, it's a whole thing. And every time I'd post highlights of these moments from our traveling and engaging with the kids, someone was watching. So a full circle moment of this dream coming to reality is that last year this time I was on Metro FM because I was talking about soft skills, how to grow in your career. The producer saw me there and invited me to be on their show to talk about specifically that. And then when Metro FM was looking for a partner to build and launch their youth youth development program, Beyond the Desk with Timo Touch, who did they call? God said, this girl. Woo! It was in your makeup. And it's been a year-long conversation. They reached out to me last year. Met through the producer Makhabisi, met Sis Ukona, who is a sister today because There's just so much. And the crazy thing is that the day before I landed in hospital, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I was supposed to go and meet the kids, but I couldn't because burnout nearly took me out. I really nearly lost my life. I don't like, the devil also. Anyway, let me not digress. Essentially, a year's worth of conversations with Metro FM, they identified me as a partner, and they were like, you are the partner we want to work with in bringing this to life. And full circle, a year later, I'm going back to Metro FM as a partner, as a freaking partner, doing what I'm called for, what I absolutely love. This is a very long video, but all I'm saying is dream big, because you don't know what God is doing. You don't know what He's preparing you for. I get to impact not just the 5 learners that we have identified, but my own kids as well, the ones I mentor, the ones I connect with, that I promised when we were doing these sessions with Investec. And you know what's funny? I didn't even know how it was going to happen. I just told them, guys, literally before every session, my sessions, I'd make them dance. Get a come, let's all dance. You also, and I'd say, those who come forward, I'm going to mentor you. And I remember just saying, God, help me. I said, God, help me, help these kids. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but help me help these kids. And God was like, I've got you. Let me show you. And started with them, would catch up with them on WhatsApp, talk to them, help them how I can. And God was like, I got something bigger. I'm saying all this to say dream, but I'm Tlhokoe. And look at what God is doing to the world. Dream and dream and give it to God.